Hi, this is the analysis of Nick here. For this video, I'm just talking about games that are easy, very easy, and easy in terms of difficulty. You can go through these games very easily. The first game here I'm going to talk about now. Again, like, share, subscribe, guys. If you like the content, I recently uploaded a new introduction video to my channel. So a new introduction to tell you what the channel is about. So a good one here is Anarchy Reigns, because Anarchy Reigns, you're mainly just doing arcade like challenges to get to the next main mission. It's very mow your way through enemies very quickly, really very like really quickly. And again, the fast pacedness, you just go and like I rarely die, rarely will I die. And yeah, you just mow your way through this game very quickly. At least for me. But I never played the multiplayer. I only played the single player. Only the single player. And there is more than one playable character, right? So the only challenging thing is the time trials. The time trials and the which are sometimes you will run out of time, which is defeat every enemy before the time runs out or whatever, or capture at the flag based mission or whatever. So yeah, Anarchy Reigns, very easy, and the abilities too are what you get in it. Another very easy game here now is really Just Cause 2, because Just Cause 2, you're like a bullet sponge. You can take a lot of bullets, take a lot of damage. But really do I die? And like, if you ever get close to dying, you could just grapple away. You got a grappling hook. You see the little grappling hook he has there? You have a grappling hook. So if you ever get in trouble, you can just grapple away. As long as the area is in distance, you can grapple onto it, whatever you want. The land, a building, a vehicle, wherever, a wall. And yeah, so he just grapples. You can just grapple away so you don't take damage. And you kill enemies very quickly, whether it be melee attack, shooting, running like over enemies. And there's tons of explosions, right? Canisters blowing up, grenades, rockets, torpedoes, and all that. So yeah, you're just going through area, and lots of vehicles, tons of vehicles in the game, right? So it makes it more likely for you to gives you more options to defeat enemies, right? So yeah, but the main thing is grappling hook. So another one here now that's relatively easy is, now doing these videos they're always hard because you have to really I have to really look back on certain things. Prototype 2, because oh my god, this was very easy. Even on the hardest difficulty, you have to play it at the hardest difficulty to really get the best out of it. A challenge, but a fun game though. But you get lots of abilities, because your abilities again unleash godlike powers. You can turn your hand into here like tendrils, like blades, a massive blade, claws as well, hammer fist, which is which makes you like the Hulk. So plus you have super speed. You can run up buildings, flight, which is partial flight. But yeah, you just mow your way through this game very quickly. It's a very easy game. You slice and dice through like soldiers, military soldiers are trying to kill you. The infected, you're killing the infected, and you just feel like you're untouchable. Like when I play the game, I feel like I am untouchable in this game. And it brings back Alex Mercer like from the first game. James Heller, he's a badass. He's my emblem or avatar for YouTube. Yeah, he's really badass in this game. You can literally like break tanks with your hands and hijack, like run, like move so fast, and you can become bulletproof and shape-shifting abilities, so you can stealth like sabotage areas like very easily. But Prototype 2, another easy game. Another relatively easy game to get through is, now this one is not really so much easy, just that because you have the ability to heal. You guys know Wolverine from the X-Men, right? So he has the ability to heal, and now it's kind of a drag to get through this game, but you're clawing, slicing, and dicing through enemy waves. You're going back and different flashback areas, and the only thing that's hard is really some of the bosses. But it's the reason why I say it's easy because most of the game is just slicing and dicing through enemies and platforming, figuring out where to go next. And there's something that tells you where to go. Like you have a sense of smell that tells you if you ever get lost. There's a slight platforming element to it and a puzzle solving. But yeah, you just go through it very quickly. But it is a drag now because of your healing ability. Wolverine can heal, so from bullets, stabs, whatever, he eventually heals, burns. The healing animation is very cool. Like if I ever get gameplay to show you, I wish I could record PS3 gameplay one day. But yeah, he basically heals from anything, so you gain back health when you take damage over time. But yeah, that's the thing. But the only challenging part is really the bosses and the sub bosses. Everything else is like it comes easy, very easy, and you learn the enemies, learn to parry, block very easily, and you get the power ups as well and super attacks. And yeah, super easy one is probably the easiest one here is Mercenaries 2. Similar idea, like a bullet sponge in Just Cause 2, similar to Just Cause 2, but the Mercenaries 2 even more so. You can take tons of bullets before you even begin to die. But and the enemies die so quickly. Like they're like, my God, the enemies are like sticks. I just knock them over so easily. Like a tank can shoot you. I know you're like a human mercenary, where a tank shell can shoot you, and like you're still fine. Like you're alive. Like you hardly took like any damage. Well, obviously you took damage, but you're still alive, and a helicopter rocket can shoot you, hit you, and still alive. A missile like from an airstrike can hit you, you're still alive, and yeah, you're you're for some reason super durable, even though you're a human in this game. But Mercenaries 2, another thing about it is that airstrike, so you can call on airstrikes on any enemy settlement or encampment in the game, anywhere. And then this basically like destroys lots of enemies like at once, or tanks or enemy helicopters. So it was a very cool, like really really cool airstrikes. I wish I bought this back, the Mercedes 2. But yeah, you're like a bullet sponge, literally like a bullet sponge. It's so super easy. The story is not very long either, but there is side content, and the faction part 2, which I talked about before. The factions, like if you piss a faction off, right, they're going to become your enemy, but you gain back their trust very quickly. You'll gain back their trust quickly. Remember this one. So yeah, again, easy games. Are we going over easy games here now? I guess the next one I could technically say is Prototype 1. Prototype 1 is a bit more challenging than 2, however. Resistance 3 is an easy game. I love this game, by the way. PlayStation's, in my opinion, is PlayStation's best first-person shooter. Resistance 3. Now there's a lot of this reoccurring theme, right? So more fighting your way through it, like waves of enemies, or shooting your way through waves of enemies, and with this, that's the case here. Mainly because you have a lot of abilities and arsenal. So you have the ability to, summon a shield from a gun, or shoot through walls. So there's a gun that can shoot through walls, the auger, and so it can detect enemies through walls, and you basically shoot them. And you got a sniper rifle where it's a one headshot, automatic kill to the head. You got a pistol that has exploding rounds. You got auto aim, a type of aimbot type rifle. So you have lots of things, and you got this super overpowered shotgun, a rocket launcher, multiple rocket launchers, I think, a mutator. Lots to work with in the game, and even like if you're near death, there's always as long as you have ammo, obviously, you're gonna run out of ammo, but as long as you have ammo and special attack, like a secondary fire type of weapons, and you're gonna find this game very easily, very easy. You're gonna get through it easily, and as you get obviously, like as you get farther in the game, it gets a little harder. It gets harder. You will die a couple of times, but because you have so much to work with, the dying part and the checkpoints are very tight, are very good, right? So, it brings you back like 2 minutes based on where you died before you died. So you're gonna get through areas very quickly, but it's not gonna bother you that you die a lot because you got so much to work with, lots to work with in the game, and the bosses. It's a very good game. It's such a good game. I'm still waiting for Resistance 4. Insomnia, come on, Resistance 4. But I understand they're working on Spider-Man and that Wolverine game. So easy games that are easy. Another one here now could be Infamous 1. It is a bit of a drag to get through, but Infamous 1, you drain a current or electricity into your body, which gives you more health. As long as there's electric sources for you to drain electricity, you can always gain health. So you're not gonna die much in this game. And even like when you do, again, the checkpoints are very good. You can even summon no lightning storms, which is near the end of the game, and like you just like nobody else really has powers in this game except you, right? You're mostly fighting like these human militia groups or whatever, or like these anarchy groups, and you're just mowing your way through these areas and enemies, and you feel like nothing can stop you. There is some with powers in the game, right? But yeah, Infamous 1, yeah. So again, easy games, right? So Infamous 1, Resistance 3, Mercenaries 2, X-Men Wolverine Origins, Prototype 2, Just Cause 2, and then Anarchy Reigns. This is a PS3 only. PS3 only. I'm going to do another type of adjective for the PS4. I'm going to analyze another type of adjective or something about a game like for PS4 or the P360. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.